Hi everyone. So today I'm going to do a little video in English to show how to install the SWBOX bot on Discord, what it is, how to use it, and how to install it as a whole. So first, what is that tool? The tool is made for helping people in RTA, in Summoners War. You can use it to see statistics, analytics about monsters, players, drafts, teams, etc. So I made a little website that you can access through a link in the description or in a QR code in the next few minutes. You can, once you are on the site, you can add the Discord on your servers using that link. I will show you what it does briefly. You can use that button to join the Discord for the bot, to talk about it, ask for suggestions, report any bug or anything. Then I made a little statistic here. A friend of mine made this tool. So it's showing the last month active users. So right now we are short of 400 active users, so I'm pretty happy. This is the number of commands used during the last month. And this is the number of Discord server joined by the bot. So I made a little resume, sum up of what the bot can do. So you can check it out if you want, but I'm going to show you everything you need to know about the bot during this video. So what happens if you press, for example, the add to your Discord server? So this is going to bring you to Discord. Since I have Discord on my computer, it's going to open Discord, I believe. Yeah, so I have to switch. Okay, so on my Discord, I get this little pop-up. This pop-up asks me what kind of on which server do I want to install the bot. You need to have the administrator rights, I believe, to add it, and then you can add it to whichever server you want. So I created a little server which is called demo bot, in which I'm going to use to show you what the bot can do. So once it's installed, you can see it on the right here. It's called SWBOX. So yeah, it's a whole like Discord profile application with some links that I'm going to update with this video instead of the French guide. So first, how to use the bot. The bot is a Discord application, so there is multiple ways to use it. The first way is to just type a slash, which is this character here. Then you can access the most recent used command, and you can also click on the little icon here to get the whole list of commands. And then you can type the command. For example, this command, I can click on it, and then there is the parameters that I want to input. You can also just write it, and it's going to auto-complete to the more relevant comments depending on what you are typing. And the third option is to use this button here. This one, the plus one. There is use apps, and then you can access the same panel from the slash. There is also this one, which is this little thing. Then you can click on the SWBOX app, and then there is this panel with those commands, and then you can click on it, for example, get map stats, and then it's going to open at the bottom. On your phone, it's going to be very, very easy to use. Maybe I can show it to you. Yeah, I think. Let me try. Yeah, no, I tried for a bit, but it did not work. So yeah, on your phone it's going to be very, very easy to use using that button. You will have a very nice interface to use the command, which is much more easier than typing that in your phone. So the first command is obviously the one that is going to tell you what commands you can run using the bot. So it's the help command. So this is going to iterate through all the commands available on the in the bot. And so there is the list of what you can use. Yeah. Then you can click here to access the GitHub, which has the whole code in it. So if I click on it and I switch to that, yes. So this is the GitHub repository that we are using with Shax. This is the guy that helped me develop this tool. So yeah, this is the source code for the bot. Oops, sorry. Okay. So yeah, and then there is one of my other projects, which is an archive for the Binance patch, but it's not relevant, and the Discord server for the bot. So sorry, I have to empty everything. I believe it's, oh no, this one is not empty. Let me up. Okay, nice. Okay, so the first command is get ranks, which is very easy to understand. It's going to display the current score for ranks C1 to G3 with prediction in line. I'm using a website made by, I don't know the name, but it's SWRTA top, I believe. Yeah. So this is showing that the current C1 threshold is at 1300, which is the base threshold for RTA, I believe, for C1. Everything is at the base threshold in a part of P3, Punisher tree. So if we check in game right now, let me open up my game. So I'm currently in P3. So what's the bot saying? So the bot is saying that P3 is at 1624 and I'm at 1633. So I believe I'm in. But if you check the so yeah, so you have to get P3 you have to be at 1600 and top 5000. That's why the value here, let me switch. That's why the value here is starting to go up from 1600 because a lot of people are playing, and so the top 5000 is climbing. So, and this is going to happen for G1, G2, G3, and even P2, P2 and P3 here. This is going to happen all the way from to C2. Here in the parentheses, it's the current prediction. So right now the prediction are not made, so it's basically the last season cutoff. So last season, if you wanted to get C2, you had to be at 1425, 1547 for the C3, etc., etc. So yeah, this is the command. This is very useful at the end of the season. So right now the season is ending in 20 days, so it's going to become very useful in the next few weeks. A lot of people are using that to find where they are, how much the points is climbing up, etc., etc. The next command, which is, I believe, the most used command for the bot, so it's the get player stat. Oh, wait. Displays the RTA stat of a given player and these and most used monster. So this is going to show some statistics about people. So for example, if I display, not myself, it's not very relevant, but like Guts, which is a famous French player, which ranked third at the SWC this year. So Guts has a lot of homonyms, so I can click here and select the one that I want to display. So it's Guts the Berserk. If there is only one, it's going to show you this, the exact profile. For example, myself, Baptiste, there is only one guy named like that, so it's me. There is no selection process. It's always going to show me. So, Guts, we can get some information here. So we get the ID of the account. This is useful for the next command. So I made a little disclaimer here. Like, stats are not 100% accurate. The very last battle is not included in the Halo rank, and people under or around 1300, so C1, Elo will have weird stat, missing game, weird win rates. Why is that? Because the website that I'm using for all the data from my bot is SW ranking, and they are not tracking players under C1. So yeah, if you have a C1 Elo, it's going to be very, very weird because the game when you are losing from C1 to F3, fighter 3, are going to be counted, and the one that make you climb from F3 to C1 are not going to be counted. So you will basically have a 0% win rate because you are going to do like C1 to F3, C1 F3, C1 F3 without the climbing up game. So yeah. So what can we see here? We can see the win rate of Guts, we can see the elo, we can see the rank, we can see the actual rank, current rank, sorry, and we can see the amount of game played, match played. We can see the recent ND that he played in RTA. So it's I believe it's the NDs played in the last 3 or 4 seasons. After that, is the NDs disappeared from that display. Then the most unit win rate. So it's the top 10 most used unit from Guts. So yeah, we can see them, and we can see the amount of pick and the win rate of that unit. And this is a display of the 6 most recent match from Guts. And let me try to fix my display here. Yeah, this is a bit better. So you can click on it and get, if it's red, it's a lose. If it's green, it's a win. You can see the picks, the drafts. You can see the ban. You can see the lead. Yeah, you can see the elo of one guy. You can see the elo of the other guy, the username, and the date of the fight. The date of the fight is based on Korean or China timestamps, so it's like plus 8 hours from Europe and even like plus 16 hours from America, North America, South America, I believe. So it's not like very relevant, but it's the day or the day after. Basically, like, yeah. Okay, so, but a little bit of a warning here. If I look for my stats, let me show you. So in game, I'm at 1633. Okay, but the oh wait, okay, so and my last game is against Vegeta, and it's against the gang near. Okay, if we look on the bot, my most recent game is not against Vegeta or against a Gangnir. It's the before to last one. This is one that I had before, MNST here with Neftis and Maximilian. And if we check here, this is the game. This is this game. So yeah, sometimes the last game is not counted. The last game result is not counted in the Halo, because basically I lost this game at 1633, so I lost 8 points. I went to 1625, and this is not counted. So yeah, you have to take this into account. Oh, my history is pretty trash right now. So yeah, and also data that is kind of important. There is a lot of this I don't know the word in English. A lot of difference between the amount of match played, your win rate, uh, uh, with what you have in game. So basically in game I have a 55 win rate and 187 game played, and this is not very accurate here. So yeah, that's because of the website that I'm using for the data, and I cannot do anything about it. So yeah, it's fine. It's not very important, so it's okay. So a bit earlier I talked about the ID here. So if I copy that, I can use the next command, which is the tracker. Displays the different username for this player. Okay. So for example, if I use the ID mode, enter, I can input my ID here, and it's going to show me it's mainly for G1 plus players. So it's going to show me the name that I had, and also my current in-game name. So this is not really relevant for any low-level player. But for example, let me find someone. So I'm going to get, for example, Kaganbao. I'm going to get his ID, copy. Then I'm going to use the track ID. It's going to load. It's very useful to find like org account, bot account, anything. So yeah, this is the history of username for Kianbao, and this is his current in-game name. So it's very niche, but sometimes it's very useful to find account, to find the renames of accounts, etc., etc. So yeah, the next one is maybe the most used command. It's the getMobStat. GetMobStat. So what does it do? Displays monster stat. It's very easy. So then you have to input the monster name. For example, I don't know. I'm playing a lot of what is called Layla. Then you have to wait for the autocomplete to appear because like if I go very fast like Layla and I press enter, it's going to tell me I cannot find Layla, please use the autocomplete, because you have to write Layla and then select this one. Why is that? Is because Com2uS decided to assign the same name for multiple units, like for example Gojo's. And so if you press enter, which one will it be? So you have to choose the elemental one, but it's going to affect the normal units, but it's fine. It's just that. So I'm going to no, it's going to delete itself, I believe. So yeah, so this is going to open a return tab with play rate, win rates. Those stats include games where Layla got banned. So it's 5v5 stats, not 4v4. This is the ban rate, and this is the first picked rate. Then we have a little tab with the best teammate. So this is for G1. Then you can select the elo that you want the stat. For example, if I want to go to G3 stats, I can click on G3. It's going to reload, get the new stats. Okay. And so we can see that the dream teams for this unit is Layla plus Vendan Sierra, Layla plus Kovaci Sierra, etc., etc. What Layla is strong against? So Layla is strong against this duo, this duo, this duo, etc., etc. But what counters Layla? So obviously Eleanor Nix controls Layla, Josephine, Chanlang, etc. You can see what kind of units are great against Layla. So this is very useful to try to find some combos, and like if you struggle against, I don't know, maybe you are struggling against Oliver. So I'm going to search for Oliver. Those stats are from the current season. It's basically we are the 29th of November right now, 2025. There was a balance patch like a few days ago, and Oliver got nerfed, but the impact on the meta is not relevant yet, so the stat may not be the one that you will have in a few weeks because it's for the whole season. It's not like on the current balance patch, on the current update or anything. So yeah, so how to counter? I will go to G3 because this is where people manage to draft the better. So how to counter? What's the worst enemy of Oliver? So it's basically Agnes, first turn with Diana, and a very unkillable unit with the rank. So it's not very relevant because not a lot of people have those ideas. So maybe you can try to look for lower ranks, like for example Leo, yeah, Chilling plus Meihu Wang. So yeah, what this is what you can check with that command. So yeah, this is, yeah, much more RGB units. So Corner, Leo. Okay, yeah, sorry, got a little thing to do. Okay, so what's the next command? The next command is get RTA core. So I'm going to run it right now because it's a bit long. So you have to use a JSON file, which is made using the exporter. You can check it out on the web. It's SWEX, SWEX. So you have to provide it your JSON file. Then you have to. Oh no, sorry. Uh, oh, this is not the. I was typing the wrong thing. So this is the RTA core. Displays base trio to play for any given account JSON. Then I have to select the rank that I want to reach. I want to reach G1. And I want to, yeah, play meta. You can choose play meta or play fun and casual. So basically play meta is going to use only trios which with the three monsters in the top ranks of the current meta tier list. And fun and casual is going to be much more clave or very I will show you. So yeah, Meta Slayer. You know what? I'm going to do it for Meta Slayer and Fun and Casual, so that we can see the two results at the same time. Let me just explain to you what is the little one more here. So you can also input a monster. For example, I have Julian. I have Julian. If I want to play Julian, I can say, yeah, okay, I want this command, but only with Julian trios to play. Up. And then when you are using something like that, the mode doesn't mean anything, but you can put fun and casual and it will work. So this is going to load. I'm going to make a little pause here until it's done. Okay, so the bot is done. It took like 4 minutes. So yeah, if you run that a bit more frequently, it's going to be much more usable because it's going to cache the results and it will be much more faster to display it. So trio for Baptiste, so that's me, to play in G1 using the meta. So this is going to show me some results here. Yeah, so I can see some meta relevant stuff besides Jogun, which got very recently nerfed, so I believe it's going to disappear from here. And a lot of those are going to shift during the next month because the meta will change. Using the fun and casual mode is going to show me much more cleaving, I believe, yeah. For example, with Coco, which got recently buffed, with some cleave, Jamaya Tableau, Julian Adriana, etc., etc. And if I want to focus on Julian, it will show me only results with Julian. So yeah, that's the command. It's very useful to find stuff to play at different rank. So like if I show you, if I rerun the command, so using my JSON, I'm not saving any JSON data using when you are using that command. Just for you to know. If I put G1 here, fun and casual, and for example, if I want to play, I don't know what is a monster that I love to play. Charlotte. So I believe this is going to be much faster. So I started running it at 12:13. Let me please make it a bit faster. Okay, so yeah, it's quite fast. Even though it did not found anything, I believe I can rerun it with another monster, maybe more, which is quite played. Should be quite fast since I already like downloaded the data and it's staying in my runtime for maybe 2 or 3 days. So yeah, you can see it's quite fast right now. So yeah, there is a lot of things to play with more right now. Much more Cliff CC Cliff. So yeah. The next command is one of the most recent one. It's the get replace command. Display replace containing the selected monster. So you can then select up to 5 monsters. You have to select one at least, but you can select up to 5. So for example, I want to play Han. I dropped Han as the at the SWC final. I want to play Han, and I want to play Han with Frigate. Up. So monster 1 Han, monster 2 Frigate, which is the dark pirate captain. So this is going to load. This is not that slow, I believe. But it's creating an image. So yeah. So recently replaced from Han Frigate in G1 G2. So the recent players that played that are Broken, Pig Dragon, and Kuza. And you can use the button here to change. So this is the minimum elo for the replays. And this is going to display a little bit of a picture with the recent matches. So you can see here one draft here, one draft here, etc. etc. You can see what people are running that monster with, and get inspiration. Maybe find something that you have, something that you love. I don't know. Yeah, this is kind of useful. This is quite good. Basically, like someone is someone playing a monster that got recently buffed. Like for example, Coco got recently buffed. So is our player finding ways to play with her? Maybe there is also Reno, which is the water dice magician that got recently buffed, and a lot of people are having a lot of fun with him. So yeah, Coco seems to have quite a good win rate. We can see a lot of green with Pafix. Pafix. We can see some very high level player here. I'm not sure who is that, but it might be like K and Bao or something. So yeah, a lot of people are playing Coco right now. That's good. You can find them using that command. Then the upload JSON command is the one that I was typing earlier. Upload JSON file to get an account score and some data about rune set efficiency and rune speed. So let me input my file, for example. This is quite fast because it's only math. So this is my account, and so you can get a little bit of a sum up of what kind of efficiency amount you have on your account. So basically, I don't have any 130% efficiency rune. I have 8 120, I have 102 110, etc. etc. And so this is divided by sets. So basically, in Swift, I have 3, Violent I have 15, etc. etc. And then this is going to give you a score. So for a score for RTA and a score for Siege. Because in Siege, for example, you have much more interest in destroy runes, which are not used in RTA. The same is for Seal. Maybe Nemesis is a bit used in RTA, but it's not that important compared to Siege. So I have a much more Siege oriented account than RTA, which is not the case. I hate Siege, but like my runes are showing that. And at the bottom you can see the speeds. So I have 0.36 speed. I have 1.34, which is a destroy. I have 1930 plus, so 10 in other sets. I have 2 in Swift, 2 in Vio, 3 in Despair, 2 in Shields, etc. etc. And this is going to give you a score for speed, which is basically an addition of all your speeds fast runes. And then you can check the leaderboard. So the leaderboard is a bit of a of a fun thing to use. So yeah, this is a little website that I made with the top players that used my command. So more than 400 people use that. And so what can you see here? So yeah, I'm making a little bit of a disclaimer. I'm not storing any JSON. I'm just storing those data, which are the scores, which are not relevant for any competitive cheating or anything. I cannot use that for anything. So yeah, some people are hiding their data. You can use that in the command. Like there is a mode which by default is showing everything, and you can like hide your name, so it's the anonymous mode, and you can hide your speed if you don't want to leak your speeds for siege or arena defense or anything. And you can combine the two with the hidden username, so anonymous and hide speed. So yeah, those are the players. You can then sort by oh, is this working? Yeah, I believe it's okay, so it's basically the same. Yeah. And then you can sort by speed from low to high and high to low. Yeah. And then, for example, here, if we search myself, you can search for someone here. I'm very low here. And then you can click here. If there is a little like emoji, a graph emoji, you can see some of them around here. It means that you've uploaded multiple times the JSON from your account, and you can click on that, and this will show you a graph of your progression for each score. So basically, I'm a bit of a slacker, like around here, then forming a bit of R5, etc., etc. I can maybe show it on a much more higher account, maybe Beber. Yeah, so Bebe is already at 2500, where I'm at 700. He went from 2500 in March to more than 3000 in is that August? Yes, that's August. And in November he went to 3300. So quite a grinder. Maybe can I find someone? Yeah, pick maybe. Yeah, so pick. So yeah, that's a very old JSON file. Then he would put another very old JSON file, and then in 2025 March, April, May. So he's doing some kind of monthly upload to see his progression from close to 2400 to 3100. So yeah, that's something that you can use to check your progression as a player. So what's the next command? We are slowly going to the end of this video. The next command is the most recent one, is the get meta command. So you can just type get meta, displays the current meta as a tier list. So this is using, let me give credit where credit is due. It's using that, oh wait, let me just log. I don't want to leak anything. This is using SWRT, so SW ranking data. This is the same data that what I'm using. Then you can click on ARRT tier list here, and you can select the date of the tier list that you want to use. So this tier list is downloaded by my bot and displayed on Discord. So let me show you. Up. So get meta, press enter. So this is quite fast too. Yeah. So you can see this is basically the same result as what we have in on the website, and then you can select what rank you want the tier list to be targeted on. So yeah, it's not very useful. You can use it like you can use it. Sometimes you want to discuss what the meta is. You don't want to go to the website. You can use that. And also, when people are crying over their NDs not being playable or anything, and you know they are playable, then you can show them that. You can also show them the get mob stat to show them specific combos that they can use to make those NDs playable. And the last command that I have is the get RTA leaderboard. Displays the RTA leaderboard. This is one of the command that I'm the most proud of, and this is unfortunately one of the least used command. So yeah, this is basically the current leaderboard in game, and I'm using some aliases to display the name of people that we cannot read from that. And then you can like go from page to page, like from 11 to 20, etc., etc. We can see some famous names, like Skietismo, Jinyao. Yeah. So yeah, this is quite cool to see where people are. So basically, like Tito, which is a Belgium player, and I put a little selector at the bottom, and you can like click on someone like Tito, and it's going to run the get player stat command, but without the picture at the bottom. I disabled it because to make it a bit faster to display. Then you can check, oh, what's Tito playing? Oh, he's playing a lot of like Warren, Gianna, etc. You can see this, his handies, etc., etc. What's funny is that there are accounts that have more than one line of handies, and then it displays on two. So I believe it might be the case of Thos. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, no. But some people have like more than one line, so it's going to display on two lines, and those people are crazy. Okay, so the last thing is not a command, it's something that is very useful. You can rename channel from any server that the bot is in and has the right to write in, the rights to write in the channel. You can rename it coupon, which is a French word. I believe it's the same in English, coupon. SWBOX. You can just put that in a channel name. You do not need to make it the full channel name. Like you can say like maybe put like a little emoji. I don't know, like this one. You can put an emoji and then this one like that. If the channel contains that coupon SWBOX, SW, sorry, coupons SWBOX, sorry, I'm French, string, then it's going to send the most, like the last coupon released by people on the internet. So it's quite useful because you won't be missing any of those coupons anymore. You don't have to wait for the official announcement for them. You can just check check that channel. So yeah, that's all for the bots. I would strongly advise you to join the SWBOX Discord, where I'm announcing any new commands, anything we are discussing about the bot, etc., etc. And if you want to talk about a suggestion or anything, you can just come here. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks you guys for watching it, and I hope to see you here and talk a bit about the bot, how you like it, giving feedback or anything. Thank you. See you soon. Goodbye.